Hello people, welcome back to the channel. I hope first you enjoyed the videos I posted here now. And why not, let's carry on with the series. And today we would like to talk about the airplanes. Now there's a specific reason why I'm choosing airplanes over tanks as to be in a second position. The planes itself, the units are very strong with a good with a good hero setup. They are very strong, in some cases stronger than the tanks. Sometimes the tanks are stronger than the planes, generally speaking. But the reason I chose the tanks first is that the tanks have the two best hero the game has right now and for a long time now. And on top of it, the tank unit only needs one slot in your base, giving you the option to have way more units of that type in your base. So that being said, let's start with the formation. As you probably saw and noticed in the video with the tanks, I would like to have a very conservative approach regarding how to build a march. Therefore, we want to go with this formula. So we look first for the heavy hitter. So everybody should probably figure it out by now, but when it comes down to airplanes, there's one hero you don't go around it. Yeah, his name is Maximo, and you're gonna see it in this video that my Maximo is level 5 special skill. Now, taking into consideration that the majority of you guys watching these videos, your accounts are probably lower in stats or in game investigation, or you're free to play or whatever. But this actually highlights that Maximo, even in my case, is pretty much enough with a level 5 skill. So now let's move on to the second slot. We would like to get a hero which boosts our offense. When it comes to that, there are a few heroes actually pretty solid. And it's up to you whichever of these heroes are actually close to 5 stars. Though I will gonna give you also my end recommendation. So when it comes down to a hero which actually boosts your offense, we have a few alternatives there. One is Villars, then you can have Amalia for sure, and then we can have a look at the new hero, Serval. He's a new hero, so I won't promote him that much because of the simple fact that he is too fresh and not many people even had unlocked her. And she's pretty good, but then the absolute maximum, my opinion, is actually Selena. She's absolutely top. Again, you're gonna see her having, even in my case, a level 5 skills with a special skill, which is more than enough. Okay, now for the third slot. Now, call me crazy, there are a lot of people actually using, assuming you have Selena, is gonna use her role, the new hero, as a third hero. Yeah, it will work, but this tactic actually suggests me that you're playing only one card. You're fully relying 100% that Maximo will gonna trigger all 3 times. And yeah, that's not actually the best option in my opinion. So therefore, for the third position, we would like to look for a hero which actually boosts a bit our defenses. Now, when it comes to that, best option I can come with is Aya. She is good, no question about it. But to be honest, I'm actually using Saker. And he is pretty good. And as you can see there, he is giving you a 31% shield. Now you have to make a huge difference. In the game, you have the HP stats. And you can always go into a hero, switch a skill and put the HP stats on it, and then look at the battle combat, and you can see the morale is actually not jumping pretty much, yeah. But the shield, the HP shield, it's a way higher boost. There are some heroes in the game which actually have HP boost, yeah, like you have it in the Navy, you have also Bradley, Cromwell, and some other heroes. So, and also Saker is also gonna have some hits, yeah. So from this point of view, I would suggest you Saker. What's also an option, it's the good old Rockfield. Rockfield is actually a blast, but he has a huge downside. As soon as your units are gonna get downgraded, as the difference in level between your units and your opponent are dropping, the damage will gonna drop instantly. So he is only good for 1-2 attacks right at the beginning with your maximum level units. You can have a blast with him, but other than that, after that in a fight, it's absolute. His advantage goes really under. Another option for the last slot would be Starscream. He's actually a pretty solid hero, and the good advantage of Starscream is actually the fact that he can actually proc from the slot 1, 2, and 3. And this is for airplanes, basically kind of only default hits, because majority of the airplanes hero actually gonna hit up slot number 4. So this is basically more or less my recommendation from you, which heroes you should focus on once you're done with your tanks. And in this video, I will specifically not add a test, battle test to show you guys, but I do indeed have one. And you can actually go in the introduction video where you see me showing a battle report from a person which at that point I had to censor his name, because I felt that it should be, I should ask for his allowance to use those stats. So that's Doser again. So you can see how my march, how I set it up, my planes march versus his navy actually performed, and the massive stats difference between us in that battle report.